believe he does. He is wiser than men. But you know, we think he doesn't. And because we think he doesn't, we come to him to try. So he says, when you will know that I am God, then you will not come to try, you will come to receive. You never take your car to the garage to try to see whether it can be fixed. You take your car to the garage to get it fixed, because you know you're taking it to those who know how to fix it. How many of you standing here know that you are made by God and he knows how to fix what's wrong with you? How many of you standing here know that? Let me see by a raise of your hand. You know God. God knows how to fix it. Say it with me. God knows how to fix anything that goes wrong in our bodies. He has a spare part, and he will remove the bad one and fix a new one. That's the faith I have. I have seen him do it. Last night I told you of that Muslim man that got saved in our church. He didn't have one eye. You know, he came to me and he told me after he got himself a beautiful lady that wanted to marry him, and they say, she says she would be very happy if I had two eyes. He asked me, can God give me another eye? I said, since you sat here, do you hear what I teach? He said, yes. So I said, what do you hear? He said, you say all things are possible to those who believe. I said, do you believe? He said, yes. And we pray. And in a few weeks, I told him the eye, we have ordered it, it's coming. So it will show up. When it shows up, God will fix it. One morning he's just washing his face, and the eye had arrived. So he touched and he found there was an eye there. I told you last week, that last year, a lady came to me crying, young couple, got married to have children. She was weeping. She said, Papa, I got married to have a family. They removed my uterus. Is it possible for me to raise a family? I said, why not? I prayed a small prayer. After a few months, I got news. Sister so-and-so is pregnant. Is there anything that he cannot do for you? Show him where you want him to touch by you putting your hand there. And I'm just going to pray a small little prayer for you. I stand amazed in your presence. There is nothing you cannot do. I stand amazed in your presence. Oh my God. There is joy, peace and hope. give you honor for heart condition, for high blood pressure, growths, diabetes, and every kind of sickness. He has died from his roots. I give you praise. And I thank you for the testimonies. And these that are standing here are going to go out and testify of the goodness of the Lord, of the power of God, of the glory of God. Receive your miracle right now. Amen. Receive it. Receive it. Amen. Receive it. I say receive it. Lift your hands and begin to thank Him. Oh my God, I give you praise. Now listen to me. I want you to check for me. If you had pain somewhere, you had a growth, you had something that physically you could feel, I want you to check it for me and find out what has happened. If you had pain, you had a growth somewhere, check it. Don't check like check like you. Thank you, Lord Jesus. When growths disappear, when deaf ears open, we give God glory. Amen. So I'm asking this because I want to give God glory. Amen. Who is it that had pain? The pain is gone. You had a growth somewhere. The growth has disappeared. Something happened to you and you know it. Come tell me. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. We give you all the glory. We worship you. You are worthy to be praised. Hallelujah. You feel? How do you feel?
It feels fine. It feels like new, actually.
New. Go enjoy your life. Go enjoy your life. Oh my God. Amen. The thing that would surprise me is if God doesn't heal. That would really surprise me. I always expect Him to do it. And He always does. And sometimes, I was in London one time and a man drove for 2.5 hours to come for my meeting. He was paralyzed completely on one side. He came with his crutches. He came very early before the meeting started. And he sat the second row, listened to the word. I preached. I finished preaching. I started praying for the sick. And he came with his crutches. I told him, sir, the Lord has healed you. Walk. He couldn't walk. He looked at me. I said, you are healed. He couldn't walk. And he went back with his crutches. Got into his car, annoyed with me and annoyed with God. And drove for 2.5 hours back to the city where he came from. He went to sleep very annoyed. that he came all the way with faith that God was going to heal him. But God didn't heal him. When he went to sleep, he slept. And he woke up in the middle of the night. He wanted to go to the bathroom. Turned on the light. He's looking for his crutches. And he feels the whole of the side that was paralyzed. He could feel everything up to the top.
Hallelujah.
And he sat up on the bed.
Amen.
Shocked at what had happened. And he stood up. And when he stood up, he was normal. And he walked to the bathroom and came back. He couldn't sleep. He came, took a shower, and got into the car. He had said he will never come again, drive that long. And he drove again to London. The meeting was in the evening. He got back to London in the morning. And he stayed waiting to give a testimony. So I'm not shocked when people look like they have not got
That's right.
I have a lot of experience in what I do. I know the God I serve.
Yes.
Can I tell you, you are all healed? And I want you to go to your doctor. Let them do every test they need to do.
Hallelujah.
God gave you brand new eyes. You will see better than you were seeing when you were 25. What else did you need from the Lord? Okay. No one who told you that, go to them. Let them check whether those things are there. They just disappear. Could you feel them? Just go to them. What was wrong with the sound? You came to receive the Holy Spirit. You accepted Jesus many years ago. Alright. That's a different kind of a need. I want you to lift up your hands after I pray for you. This brother is turning back his life to the Lord. God said many years ago he wants to be filled with the Holy Spirit. And tonight the power of God is going to come upon you. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead. Say this with me, Lord Jesus. I thank you because you love me. Lord, you care so much for me. I need you more than I need anything else. Fill me now with your Spirit. Let your power come upon me. Now by faith, I receive the baptism in the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name. Stand up on your feet. Lift your hands to heaven. You have a confirmation.